what sort of crowd do we have here? Do we have an Exorcist crowd or a Bambi crowd? What do you think?
Exorcist.
All right. Go straight for the jugular. Okay. Now, who goes to the movies these days? Anyone go to the movies? Yeah. Or do you still go to the movies? See, I used to go to movies all the time when I was growing up, but these days I stream nearly everything, you know, in the privacy of my own. Well, what is it? Lounge. You got the big TV and you get up there.
Oh yeah.
And
It's not like it's funny. It's way better.
do you want to take these? I've got 32. These are all horror movies, the classic horror movies. All right. I've got some here. I'm going to talk about these ones. But just look at those. Make sure they're all different. I'm just going to talk. These are just a few that have some meaning to me. But everyone has, because they're classic movies. Everyone has different meanings about different horror movies. Now we could have gone with the other movies, the non-horror, but Bambi was just one. It was just the tip of the iceberg. But that's good. Pour that in for the young kids. The Blair Witch Project. Now, my wife, there she is, and my kids, they really freaked out by this.
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was okay, but it didn't do much for me. But, you know, this one, The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock, 1963. This is a scary movie. See, the thought of the birds getting the idea, wow, we can take over if we want. You know, what are we going to do? They can fly, for heaven's sake. You know, we've always seen Game of Thrones, haven't we? You know, they could fly, couldn't they? That's the key. So I thought that was pretty scary. Now, Misery. Now, if you've ever seen Misery, who's seen Misery here? No?
I have.
All right. Well, there's a scene in there where Kathy Bates, who's the crazy person, she hobbles James Caan, and once you've seen that scene, you're going to remember it for the rest of your life. It's very, very scary. Then The Shining. Now, another one, Jack Nicholson. Right? Here's Johnny. It's another scary movie. And look, you may have noticed that we've got Misery, The Shining, and Carrie. These are all Stephen King movies, all based on Stephen King. But Carrie, at the end of Carrie, there's a scene where the hand shoots up from the grave. Now, back when this came out in the 70s, that was a new thing. That sort of shock horror was not done. So when I went to see this at the movie theater, everyone leapt out of their seat. They were really scared. Now, how often do you see these things when people leap out of their seat? It doesn't happen so much, does it? So that was pretty neat. Now, talking of scary, we got The Exorcist, the scariest movie of all time. I saw this when I was 13 years of age. I should have been 18. But I was a big teenager, wasn't I? I thought I could sneak in under the wire. And I wish I hadn't, because I had to keep my light on for a whole week. I couldn't sleep. I mean, I was that scared. And there's a scene in The Exorcist where every time you're going up the stairs, you're going to go up into where the devil is in Regan's room. And I always used to say, we don't need to go upstairs. Why don't we stay downstairs and have a cup of tea? It's fine. We know what's going on up there. But we did anyway. Now, the other thing that's cool about The Exorcist is the soundtrack. The soundtrack, Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells. Now, you may not know this, but Tubular Bells was the very first album for Virgin Records. And he's been milking that for 50 years, I tell you. He's done pretty well there. But so these are just some of my favorite movies. And you've got some more there. You take them all. I want you to take them all. Yes, you take them all. And I want you to, I'm just going to turn away, but I want you to focus on the poster of any one of those movies. Anyone at all. You don't have to show anyone else. You keep yourself if you want. There's no problem. I'm just going to look away. But I want you to focus on it. Once you've got it in your mind, just think about it. There's no way I would know what it is.
The ones that you had, or just any of them?
Oh, it's going to be. Oh no! I was just explaining.
Okay.
I was trying to basically that's my memories. So because see, it's a memory that I can read on. It's hard if I don't pick up on that. All right. It's all good stuff. So if you look at they're by the way, they are all different, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I want you to go on. Now, if you turn that movie over, you'll see on the back of it there are 16 different movies.
When they're fucking saying.
Well, yeah, you should.
Shuffle, sorry.
No, just take the card out.
Yeah.
And turn the card over that you just looked at.
Yeah.
Just turn it over, and if you look, you'll see there's 16 movies, including the movie you've chosen. All right. Now, what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to read those movies out, In any order. I don't mind what order you do. But when you get to your movie, can I turn around now or not? Or maybe I won't turn around.
It's up to you.
Can I turn, because I don't want to see, you see. I don't want to
Alright,
see.
in any order?
Yeah, read out.
Alright, Friday the 13th, Texas.
And by the way, when you read your movie, don't change your voice.
Okay.
You can't see, you've got it in your mind now, so don't change your voice.
Okay.
Alright?
Chainsaw Massacre. What's that? No, that one.
It's harder than I thought.
The Invisible Man, The Exorcist, Fly, Alien, Friday the 13th, Thursday, Halloween, Wolfman, Hellraiser, Wickerman, Shining. Something for
I'm getting an impression.
yeah.
It's hard to get an impression, I tell you. Were you thinking of The Shining? Is that the movie you're thinking of? Is that really? Okay, let's see what. What was your name again, sir?
Torian.
Torian. Right, do you want to take the cards?
Yeah.
And just choose. I'm going to look away and choose any movie. I don't care which one it is. Anyone, whatever that jumps to your mind. But focus on the imagery. The imagery. Who knew there were so many hard horror movies to say? It was easy. If I should have gone with the other ones, the Bambi ones, they're easy to say those ones.
Disney.
Disney, yes. They aren't all Disney.
Well, I came over here, I heard you talking about Stephen King. I was like, what's that?
Well, it's funny because three of my favourite ones are all Stephen King.
Oh, I love Stephen King.
How you getting on, Dorian?
Oh, good. Got it.
So, all right. So just can I turn around? I don't want to see it, but yeah. All right. So just read them out in any order, but don't, when you come to your one, don't change your voice. It's key because some people say, oh, he's changing his voice, but I'm reading your mind. It's the key thing here.
Misery, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Invisible Man, Nosferatu, Hellraiser, Wolfman, Friday the 13th, Alien, Frankenstein, Blair Witch, The Fly, The Wicker Man, The Exorcist, Evil Dead, The Amityville Horror, The Mummy, and Halloween.
All right. Now, it's funny because you had an impact when I turned that first movie over, didn't you? There was a change in you. The Blair Witch Project, that was the one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the one you chose. Oh, I tell you. All right,
I
now,
was really trying to tell him. Wow.
do you want to have a go? Give him, he's keen.
I know, he's
Keen is a
skeptic
bad
over
guy.
here.
He's a non-believer.
You guys have no idea how hard this is. You know, I can barely hear anything. Everything's been cut out. All right, I'm gonna look away. Let me look away. Make sure I don't see anything, Stevie.
Okay, ready?
All right. You've got to focus on the movie itself.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So read them out. And you remember, read them in any order at all. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. Hit me.
The Shining, Carrie, Reanimator, Get Out, Dracula, Dawn of the Dead, The Birds, Evil Dead, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Babadook, Rosemary's Baby, Saw, The Omen.
All right. You can stop there. This was an evil movie, wasn't it? Was it The Evil Dead? Yeah. Thank you.
Oh.